and welcome to our special quiz on the RMTV Women's Podcast. Andy's already laughing because we said not to laugh during the claps, so he obviously just has. I'm joined obviously by Lauren Black, Amy Lawrence, the founders of RMTV Women's Podcast, and Andy Bell, who, Andy. Anyway, so
right, it's begun. Andy, what was that? 15 seconds.
A great friend of the podcast, but he has been banned today from giving out poor jokes because there's going to be kids watching. And
only until we
clean
jokes.
But I think Amy's just made a joke which no one heard. So.
No,
I heard it. I got you.
Go on, Amy.
I just said he's not allowed to say any jokes until we've finished.
Oh, right, I see.
She's been waiting.
Not allowed to say any jokes. Don't mention Lauren's name then.
Wow.
Oh, damn. Uncalled for, one.
You get it?
That was a little bit of a sensitive subject.
Well, listen, Emma, can I just say, first and foremost, I came back from a run today to a barrage of abuse on Twitter, which Emma Sanders instigated. This is what our aspiring young journalists have to look up to, instigating Twitter pylons. So Robbie Fowler, the headache, not the ex-footballer, said something I can't read out. Philippa's wasn't even that witty. It was just, I'm a money's not on Andy, which, she knows where to sort of stick the knife in. And then somebody called Jonathan Jones basically saying I should be muted for the whole podcast, if not only for my answers,
which
for the whole
podcast.
So well,
fully agree with Jonathan.
Listen, I thrive in adversity is the way I'd put it, to be honest. Give me all the abuse on Twitter you want. Everyone said I'd make nothing of my life, and here I am at 24 and I've made nothing of my life. So I'm good at proving the doubters wrong.
Well, on that nice and uplifting note,
lovely that, Andy. Jesus.
Like we're in
it's the world's smallest violin playing.
I feel like we're in therapy or something.
Yeah. So obviously we're doing this therapy session because Liverpool's opening game of the season was cancelled, postponed. So hopefully this will give everyone a little bit of entertainment. So
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is all Liverpool women themed. There's going to be 4 rounds of 5 questions. So I'll read out the questions, you write your answers, and at the end of each round I'll go through the answers and then we can tally them up as we go. And then depending on time, there's a couple of bonus questions at the end. So we'll see how we get on. But obviously if you're watching back on YouTube or Twitter, whatever it might be, then obviously get a notepad and pen and have a go yourselves and let us know how you get on. I'm sure you'll beat probably everyone on this call. But yeah, let us know. Okay, is everyone ready? We all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're ready to stop being incredibly rude to all of us.
Okay, round 1 is general knowledge on the Liverpool Women's Day.
I might as well leave now.
General knowledge on the Liverpool Women's Day.
Right, this is meant to be easy.
Well, meant to be is the key word there.
Yeah. Okay, question 1. What year did Liverpool women go professional?
Oh, for God's sake.
Great start. That's what we want.
Right, I'm changing my answer, sorry.
Could you have not started with, when did Liverpool women win the league? Do you know what I mean? Like that.
That is actually the manager later on.
Excellent.
Yeah,
who's the manager?
Who's the current manager or something?
Who's the ginger Irish girl who plays number 10?
Question number 2. This is actually a really, really hard one. So whoever has the nearest number. So how many English players are there in the current squad? And that's not including the ones who've gone out on loan. So it's not including.
Goodness me. English players.
There's a lot of them. So go them for each.
So Furness doesn't count even though she was born in England.
Bernie's obviously.
I need a bit of silence to kind of work this out.
I don't know. I was going to count my fingers so everyone could see here. Right. It's the current squad. Where's she from? I don't know.
I need more time.
But I didn't want to put you off. Do like a
Shush. Okay, I'm actually writing the players who I think are English as well.
I mean, you don't have to write the names.
No, I know, but I want the clarity in my mind. I want closure.
Okay. I should actually disclose at the beginning of this that a lot of this research was done by Wikipedia. So any incorrect answers is not from the BBC.
Not a reliable source.
All sources from Wikipedia. Okay. And the odd couple. Question number 3. Who is the current captain of the Liverpool women's team? Oh dear, this is going to be a long evening for Andy. Okay. Question number 4. Since Matt Beard was last in charge, so in between his 2 managerial stints, how many people took charge of Liverpool? That includes anyone who may have been in interim or caretaker charge.
Is this including the current manager?
No, so not including Matt Beard. So between Matt Beard's last one and now, who are the managers in between, basically? How many have Liverpool had? Question number 5. How many WSL titles has Liverpool won? Come on, Andy. I believe in you for this
I
one.
know
You've
the
got
answer.
this.
I'm fairly confident in a few of these, you know.
Good. Right, has everyone got answers written down for those 5 questions?
Yeah.
Does Sue Barker picking one member of the teams, does she? Or, you know.
Hey, I'm offering your support. I know that you were low on
Okay.
confidence before the start of the quiz, so I'm just cheering you up.
No confidence in general. But
I'm going for an underdog.
Oh, Andy. This
You
is
kidding me?
This is really therapy, like. Isn't it?
yeah.
Okay, well, let's hopefully answer your therapy by giving you some correct answers. Okay, question number 1. So, what year did Liverpool women go professional? Anyone know the answer?
2013 I've got.
Yes, Andy is
Then-
right.
24.
13.
2013.
Have you got that wrong, Lauren?
Lauren and Amy have got that wrong.
Have they? 1-0 to the underdog.
1-0 to
Andy's
Amy.
defo done some revision here.
Absolutely parking the bus. No one knew that.
Good lad.
But like, when I'm so confused. When did the league? When did the league go professional?
2011.
11. See,
So
I
put
thought
2011.
2011 in the indication of the fact that I thought the women would have gone professional when the league did, but obviously not.
Now, Liverpool won were the first team to go fully professional in WSL in 2013. Number 2, how many English players in the squad? What have we got? Lauren, what's your answer?
I went for 7.
I've gone for 10.
I've 9.
Andy's right again.
Oh my
9?
god! I literally crossed out 9 and put 10 before we finished because I
So
was like, I've definitely missed someone.
I can't even remember who I thought they were. So I've got Laws, Robe,
Yeah.
Hines,
Yeah.
Wardlaw, Kearns, Humphrey, and Lawley. There were 7 I've written down. I did think of 9 in my head though. I
got-
wasn't sure on Cummins because I think she might be Scottish.
She is.
Yeah, Ev Cummings isn't one. Trying to think who else you haven't got.
So I've got Laws-
Flaherty's one.
Flaherty,
got-
didn't even think of her.
Laws, Roby, Hines, Matthews, Holland,
Matthews was the other one. I thought of Matthews.
Mel,
Holland's
Silcott,
Welsh, isn't
Billy,
she?
and-
Collins Welsh.
No, it's just Dutch.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, 9 is the right answer. Well done.
Oh, I literally crossed out.
Is that 2-0?
So
Number 3, who is the current captain? Nice easy one.
Ain't nobody
Like
like
me,
me.
bye.
Fahy.
How do you pronounce it?
Bye.
What about Jilly?
I.
Flaherty.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Listen.
Okay, number 4, we'll find out.
I'm sweating.
Since Matt Beard's last managerial stint, how many people have been in charge?
I put 4.
I put 4.
I put 6 because I think there were a few cabbages in there.
You were all wrong. It was 5. So yeah,
Can I have the names, please?
Chris
Scott Rogers.
Kirkland.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
Kirkland,
Yeah.
Neil Redfern,
yeah.
Oh, I
Vicky
forgot.
Jackson,
Oh, did Neil
And
even count though?
Amber.
the current
Ah,
assistant manager, Amber Whiteley.
Did Neil even count though? Because he's only there for the game.
yeah, we
Yeah.
count.
Unfortunately.
Lauren, we made a podcast about him. He counts.
Final answer. How many WSL titles has Liverpool won?
2.
2.
2.
4 out of 5 from me.
I'm not gonna
Well
lie. I'm
done.
really
Come on,
poor.
AB.
I'm
Smashing it,
really
lad.
poor.
So am I 4-2 up on these 2
Isn't it?
supposedly boffins?
Yeah.
I've
Right.
got 2.
Moving on quickly to round number 2. This is called Who Said It? So these are all this is tricky. Okay, these are all quotes from current players that they have said in interviews to me.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, well, this is just.
You could have at least done it from interviews from us.
Yeah, it's easy. So some of them are easy. Okay, right. First quote. I don't think they understand the Cockney slang either.
Ooh.
Which current player
I know.
or manager, I should say, which current player or manager?
Oh, I don't know. You've just thrown me under the bus there.
I'll give you a clue on this one. This one is not the manager. It's just maybe one of them later on might be. So I thought I better say.
I've got one because. Can I ask a question? Was this recent?
Yeah.
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 Come on.
I mean, all of these I've tried to get. They're all very recently. They're all within the last 6 months. Okay, question 2. I'm totally gonna pronounce this wrong. It's great crap. Andy, how do you say it?
Crack. She got it right, but she just didn't say it with her chest, did she?
How can you keep a straight face?
I think I might know this, you know.
I should hope so. Okay.
It's between two for me.
Question number 3. This is a hard one. We're a big football club.
Oh, right.
Could be anyone.
That could be anyone. Just have a guess. But it's very PR-y.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it might be. Yeah, I'm not going to say what I was going to say there. Sorry.
Oh, go on, Andy. I dare you.
No.
I've given you a big clue there.
It sounds bad.
Too soon, Andy.
Question number 4. I prefer coffee.
Okay.
Me.
If you've been following sort of any of like Liverpool women's like recent shows,
Yes, I
or,
did
like,
see that, but
Castle stuff on Twitter, then this one could be quite obvious.
right. Okay. I think the hint you've just given there might.
Yeah.
I did watch that, but I switched off once Katie Stengel said Chester was in Liverpool.
Yeah, you had a bit of a Barney about that one, didn't you, Andy?
Yeah.
Number 5. Final quote. Wearing the shirt still gets emotional sometimes.
What was that? Wearing the shirt still gets emotional sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I've just made complete guesses for every single one of them.
There is a bit of a clue in that. Like, there's one word that sort of is a bit of a clue. Okay. Has everyone got an answer?
You could redo number 3 for me.
Number 3. We're a big football club.
Really hard to remember that, wasn't it, Amy?
Why are you laughing at? It's because I ended up putting the same person twice, so I needed to revisit that one.
Out of all, you need to repeat one.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I just like
I'm
to
gonna go
make
for it.
sure I'm thorough. Louis.
Okay. This is going to be entertaining.
Good.
Okay. Number 1. I don't think they could understand the Cockney slang either. Any answers? Any guesses? Go on, Ames.
Is that Jilly?
That's what I thought. Yeah. Flaherty.
Flaherty.
Oh, God.
Is it?
Yes. It is
Did I
Jilly. Well done.
I was torn.
Oh.
What'd you go for?
No, I went for Flaherty, but I was torn between her and Wardlaw.
Flaherty.
Why doesn't she come on over?
Wow.
Flaherty.
That doesn't work. That's the words.
Yeah.
Flaherty.
What?
It's great crap. Who said
Meg
that?
Campbell, I think.
Ooh,
Oh, I put Leanne.
I put Leanne.
Leanne Kiernan is the
Oh,
right answer.
no.
Oh, we're bringing it
The
back.
comeback song.
We're coming back. Like
Number
Meg
3.
Campbell with those throw-ins.
Amy's favourite question. What was number 3?
I went Matt Beard.
I went Beardy as well.
Yeah.
Yay!
It was a last-minute substitution for me.
Well done.
Yeah, it was for me as well. I had Van der Sanden for some reason.
Was that because I repeated the quote that you got the answer right?
I just remembered you saying one was a manager, and that was
Yeah,
definitely
me
him.
too. And I'd gotten to the end and I haven't put a manager anywhere. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, number 4. I prefer coffee.
I put Katie Steng.
I've the Stang.
Stengel.
Lauren is back in the game. Katie
We
Stengel,
all got it
correct.
right. She's not back in the game.
I mean, you were leading, and then
Well, technically,
Sure.
Lauren is back into the game because she came to football with me last week. So
amazing. Okay, number
I was
5.
making them runs, wasn't I, Amy?
can we start a 5-a-side team?
Yeah,
No.
we've got one.
Okay.
Who would play where?
Bagsy not being the keeper.
I'm just one of those that just plays whenever I can, so once every month. Okay, number 5. Wearing the shirt is emotional sometimes. Wearing the shirt is still emotional sometimes. That's the key word. Go on, Amy.
I put Missy Bow.
I've
I
put
put
Mistress
Missy Bow.
Josephine Kearns as well.
Woohoo!
Mistress Josephine Kearns.
Yeah.
Is
I've
the
got
correct
5.
answer.
Very correct.
I got 5.
I've got 4.
I got 5 on it.
You interview them all the time, though. That's not fair.
No,
Can we get a
don't.
fairness quiz?
I
Round 3. Moving
Right.
on.
So sorry, I'm 1 point ahead of these.
Just, yeah. Getting close. Nice.
Mm.
Okay. Round 3 is called The Boss. So these are all questions about Matt Beard. Number 1. When Beard left Liverpool the first time around, which club did he join?
Oh, I was gonna look this up, and I thought she'll never ask that.
I thought this might be the one that you'd struggle with.
Don't name a city in America is basically what you're telling me, right? Dead on.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Lauren's got it. I'm
Yeah.
confident in Lauren.
Can I just name the city? I don't need the weird names that Americans put after
I
the teams,
mean,
no?
I think if you get the city, then you'll get the club. I mean, if you don't get the club from the city, then you probably haven't got the right city.
Amy hasn't
Okay.
got a clue. Amy's like Sheffield United.
But yeah, AB, I'll if you get the city, then I'll give you half a point. So
I put West Ham, so I'm gonna go with that's not right.
okay. Number 2. Name the 4 English clubs that he has managed in the WSL. So not in the Championship, not like in the Northern Premier Division or anything, just in the WSL.
I can name 3.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, there's one that's really difficult actually in this one. If you get 3 out of 4, then I'll give you half a point. I'm gonna let Lauren have a little think about this because she looks like she's in concentration phase mode. So if anyone at home watching on gets 4 out of 4 on this question, without Googling, without going to Wikipedia, which is where I got all of my answers from, then I don't know, you might get a sticker or just a shout out on Twitter. Or a biscuit, whatever takes your fancy.
I wouldn't like a biscuit.
What are we-
I
are
wouldn't
we
like
just
a
gonna-
biscuit in the post.
Are we just going to come to Prenton Park with custard creams where everyone who
Yeah.
claims to get the right answer? Yeah.
A giant custard cream.
giant
Ah,
custard.
right. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That we picked up on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Have we got to name the teams?
Yeah, you got to name the 4 teams.
What did you think you were going to have to do with them?
Sorry,
I don't know, yeah.
I misjudged the question. Sorry.
I mean, you can act them out if you want.
Mime them.
Yeah.
Play charades.
I just don't have a lot of room on the page.
Okay, number 3. How many league titles has he won with Liverpool? So league titles.
Ooh. Well, yeah.
I've said this very carefully. So if you've picked up on it, then yeah. Number 4. This is a bit of a guess. How old is Matt Beard? Sorry if you're watching Beardy, but you know we've all got to
27.
know how old you are.
27.
That would make him basically the same age as me.
Yeah. So
He has
Can
two
we get
kids,
who
so
gets closest?
I've messed up here. Yeah. Whoever gets the
Whoever
closest
gets the
will
closest one.
win the point.
I've just gone for a random number here. I don't really know at this point.
Yeah. So
Okay, number 5. Who was Matt Beard's first signing when he returned to Liverpool last summer?
Oh, sugar.
I actually did have to double check this one. So
I think I know who it is, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I have no idea.
I think it is.
time is out for round 3. So we're going to go through the answers.
I think
So,
this is where I lose it, you know.
this
Yeah.
is a tough round. I think.
I'm not sure on any of those.
Okay, question number 1. When Matt Beard left Liverpool, who did he join? Lauren, who was it?
Boston Breakers.
Let's go. Well done.
Right.
What did you put, Andy?
Houston Dash.
Oh my god, so did I.
Was they even a thing then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Okay.
It's only because we've had a conversation about it before that I remember.
Yeah, that's why I thought you'd remember that one. So, okay, number 2.
Anything else you've told Lauren before the podcast you want to throw in as a question?
Yeah, I've actually told it all 4 clubs here. Oh, and yeah.
Well, I've made a calculated guess on this one. I'm just gonna put out there. It could be
Okay.
completely wrong.
So
but-
I know Chelsea and Liverpool definitely.
Hang on, I'll just read out the question again, just for people watching back home. So, name the 4 English clubs he has managed in the WSL. What did you put, Andy?
Chelsea and Liverpool definitely.
Yeah, that's 2 out of 4, correct.
He's managed Bristol as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, 3 out of 4.
3. They've still got my half point. The other one I put was Doncaster, but I've no idea.
Amy mentioned this earlier.
West Ham.
West Ham, that's your 4.
Amy mentioned that after you said it's an American city, that you'll know the name after you said the city.
So Chelsea, Liverpool,
so
West Ham, and Bristol City.
What's everyone got there? Has everyone only got half a point?
Yeah.
I got all 4.
I got 3.
Lauren smashed
Lauren's
it.
ahead of me now. Lauren's a point ahead of me.
I didn't know he'd done Chelsea. Fair play to the lad.
Was he Millwall, Chelsea, us,
Yeah, Millwall,
Boston,
Lionesses.
West Ham, Bristol, or Bristol, West Ham? Then
West
Bloody
Ham.
hell. This is
All
the
right,
map
Lauren, do you know
page.
his national insurance number as well?
No, but he's got 2 kids.
Well done, guys. So what are we on now? Amy, what have you got? What's your total?
We've only done 2.
It's 2 questions.
Yeah, I know. We're going to do the last round. Just seeing where.
We're still 3 more questions here to do.
I've got 1, 2.
You haven't given all the answers
Oh,
yet.
right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
number
I
4.
Brilliant then.
feel attacked.
I'd have been more than happy for you to just skip the rest of that and just go on round 4.
Yeah, number 4. How old is Matt Beard?
No, what was question 3?
No,
We need
number
number 3.
Because
Okay,
I've got
question
3
3.
written down for that.
I've not even had a rum yet. Jesus. Question 3. How many league titles has he won with Liverpool?
3.
3. Correct. Amy. Amy
Is
put
she
2,
put
didn't
2?
you?
No, I
So
put
it is,
1.
of course, the 2.
put
Oh
one.
no. It's
One.
I got really thrown off.
He's
I
had
thought,
a
wait, he had
mania.
league title, so maybe he only won 1.
no. So there's the 2 infamous, not for Amy,
Yeah.
back-to-back WSL titles.
You know what's
And
even
then-
worse is I got the question right earlier that said how many titles have Liverpool won. So it was
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So
there,
yeah, so the 2 WSLs and then obviously last season championship. So that's actually 3. So
Oh. Yeah.
number 4. How old is Matt Beard? Lauren, what did you go for?
I put 43.
Ooh. Amy, what did you go for?
37.
AV?
52?
What? 44. Lauren was 1 off.
Ah.
57.
That's
52.
nice.
Sorry, I said 52.
Andy.
52.
Andy,
That's an insult.
That is shocking.
That's
behaviour.
awful.
Andy's buying Beardy the next round in the Clipper after
Yeah.
that comment. Let's hope he's not watching.
That laugh just showed fear.
I'm 1 point on that. I've ruined myself this round. Absolutely ruined myself.
Number 5, last one. Who was Beardy's first signing when he returned to Liverpool? Go on, Lauren, take it away.
I've just put Keenan.
Yes.
Is
Is
it?
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Leanne Kiernan was the first signing.
What a guess.
Mm,
Might be a fan club over here.
I think the second one was Yana Daniels, and I think they were announced.
that's
within-
what I said, Yana Daniels.
Yeah, I think they were both announced.
Yana
within a day.
But I
Oh,
think he's
Daniel.
So hang on. You said they were both announced at the same time?
No, they were both announced within like a couple of days. So it's Kiernan first, and then Yana Daniels.
What threw
Daniel.
What threw me off is he signed Daniels and Matthews at the same time, didn't he? He signed them both from Bristol at the same time. So I thought it's probably not, but I couldn't think of anyone else.
Yeah, but not first. So you're wrong.
Alright.
You're done.
What
Okay,
are you on?
You're
Go on
done.
then. What's
No,
everyone
word
on now?
on. Sorry,
Hey,
What
what
you
you
on,
on?
Lauren? What's your total?
What, like, all together so far?
Yeah.
12.
Oh, I'm so far behind.
Amy?
8.5.
9.5.
Right, Lauren is storming ahead here, going into round 4.
I had a bit of
Which
a blip,
is-
but I've brought it back.
You know what?
See, I think
Not
So
over till the
four
fat
more
lady
questions and then 3 bonus. Are the bonus only worth 1 point?
Yes.
I think they
That's
should
a
be
point
It's
or
just,
something.
the bonus is just a bit of fun. So
But they
final
count.
proper round. True or false? So literally just say if it's true or if it's false.
Cheers.
Okay, question 1.
I was wondering what we do there. Sorry.
Andy, you've got a bit of sass, mate.
Okay, Liverpool conceded 10 goals last season. True or false?
In the league.
In the league.
Oh no.
I know.
Da, 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 da. Okay, number 2. Shanice van der Sanden has won 7 league titles.
Ooh.
Number 3. Matt Beard has a cat called Oreo.
I really hope he does.
Okay, number 4. Kerry Holland is the only Welsh player in the current squad. Okay.
So she's waiting for me to make another Dutch joke.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of silences in between the questions here. So
I was going to say this round some crack, isn't it?
yeah. Okay, number 5.
Getting serious. Black.
The RMTV Women's Podcast is the best. True or false?
Oh no. I have to think points or banter here.
See, when I wrote that question, Michael Manning from the Anfield Rap was meant to be part of the quiz. So it was a bit of a test of his loyalty, but unfortunately Michael's ill. So thoughts with Michael.
If he'd have known what's good for him, I know what answer he should have put.
I know.
Sounds very threatening. Right,
Okay.
okay.
So first one, Liverpool conceded 10 goals last season.
False, conceded 11.
Well done, 11 goals. Amazing.
You got that wrong, Amy?
You got that wrong. I actually didn't know that until I searched it last season.
You know what? Like when a season like that happens, I can't remember what went on.
I never remember stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2. Shanice van der Sanden has won 7 league titles.
I think that's false. I think she only won 6 if she won 2 with us. I can't remember if she won the 2 with us. But then she went away and won 4.
It is actually true. So she won 4 titles in the Eredivisie Dutch League with FC 20, and then she won 3 Division 1 Feminine in France with Lyon. So,
why did you pronounce feminine in French and then the other was just like pure Manchester?
Because I'm not very good at it.
Division 1 féminine. There you go.
Leo.
Feminine.
Lyon. Okay.
Leon.
So number 3, Matt Beard has a cat called Oreo.
True.
False.
True. He has a cat called Oreo, and he's a pain in the ass.
I think you're the one that's going to have to buy Matt Beard a pint in the Clipper after this.
I'm quoting him here. This is a direct quote. Okay, number 4. Kerry Holland is the only Welsh player in the squad.
False.
False. Rhiannon Roberts, isn't it?
Yes. Well done.
Razzie.
Get that right, Amy.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced by that, but she's scribbling out the names.
Okay.
Okay. We'll trust you.
Yeah, there's definitely not a rubber on that device.
No.
Number 5. RMTV Women's Podcast. Is it the best one around or not, Andy?
True.
True.
If
Actually,
anything,
it's true.
if anything, we're the most dedicated. Whether we're the truth, we're the best. I don't know.
So Lauren, have you got 5 out of 5 there?
Did.
Because
Well
you've only won this
done.
podcast. You just stalks Matt Beard. Pathetic. What a sad little life.
Right.
Sad little life, Jane.
At least
let's
walk
see
away with
if
this
there's
with some grace and decorum.
So I think Lauren's actually more than 3 points ahead of me now. So I can't win.
Well, I was going to say, what's the gap?
I've got 17.
What are you on?
13 and a half.
What you on, Amy?
12.5.
Okay.
That's a really poor effort from me. That so far.
Listen, don't count your chickens too soon.
Well, it's a race to the bottom. So, bonus question.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, guys.
I do my talking on the pitch.
Round number 5. It's my Liverpool. So, 3 of these questions are related to my favourite things to do with the team. And I've mentioned all of these on your podcast at some point, so you should know. First one's really easy. Who's my favourite Liverpool player?
I know this. You don't shut up about it.
Number 2.
Oreo.
And Amy, you should know this because you asked me this question and I did a video for this podcast. What was my favourite away game last season?
I wasn't in the country when these things were filmed.
Yeah, but you have internet.
You were there with me.
Do we have to be specific if it was a league game or a cup game?
Or a wet game?
Yeah.
What was the forecast that day?
You do have to be
bonus point if you can tell me it was overcast.
Or which way the wind was coming from.
Yeah, what time kickoff was and everything and how much the pie cost. Yeah. It's got to be
what, 1 or 2? Yeah, that's a joke because I get 2 pies at the game because I'm a big fat mess, but yeah.
Okay, number 3. Final one. Which of the new signings am I most excited to see? Again, I've mentioned this on a podcast. I think it was last week, actually.
Well, I know who it's not.
We'll
say nothing more on that.
You've mentioned it on our podcast.
Yeah.
Last week.
Mentioned it last week, but I've also said it in our group WhatsApp a few times that I'm excited about this signing. So.
Oh, didn't you say 2 and then you narrowed it down to 1?
Nah.
I forgot.
I mean, I'm obviously I'm excited to see all of them, but there's one in particular that I think is.
I think I know.
Has everyone got an answer down?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't want to get relegated here.
Okay, yeah. So this is basically congratulations to Lauren. She's won the league. This is like Liverpool going into the final home game of the season where the league's already done, and it's just determining whether or not it's going to be who's going to go down. So Watford or Coventry. Who's it going to be? So number 1, my favourite player.
Furness.
Yeah. Number 2.
Did you get that right, Amy?
Away game last season.
Did you?
Blackburn away.
Yeah, Blackburn. Yeah.
What did you say, Lauren?
I said Bristol.
Cliche, man. Cliche.
No.
I'm not just there for the glory times.
Such a hipster, Emma, aren't you?
Next you'll be going vegan.
Do you want to actually know why that is my favourite? It's because that was my first.
Because I wasn't there. Was that
Were you not? Oh, you weren't?
That was a great game, actually.
We had a lovely pub.
It was actually my first away game for the Liverpool women as a fan, not as a journalist. So it was my first ever fan away game, and Kiernan scored that absolute screamer of a curler. It was one of the best goals I've seen, and it was unreal. And we did have just a really good laugh without Andy there. So
we had a wonderful
no correlation.
Do you remember my pineapple?
Not as much of a laugh as you had when I got a cup of tea from Burger King and put a massive big custard cream in it, right? So don't tell me it was more funny than that because it wasn't.
That aggravates me so much. You know,
why?
That you got a cup of tea from
It was part of the deal. Can we get this on record?
Part of the deal.
So frustrating.
Yeah. The deal for the giant custard cream, you got free.
No, a cup of tea. She's having to go at me for getting a cup of tea from Burger King, as if they don't do anything other than every cup of tea, which is put the tea back in, boil the water, put it in, swing it about, and then put the milk in. Like it's just a cup of tea. I don't know what.
I was gonna say cup of tea from custard cream.
It wasn't.
Everyone watching this is thinking.
It aggravates me so much.
I've never.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm with Lauren.
I don't feel uncomfortable in any of your presences, but when Andy whipped out a giant custard cream and began to dunk it in the Burger King.
What do you mean whipped it out? I bought it from Costa. I didn't take it out of my back pocket.
A giant custard cream. in a tea. And
You know what the worst thing is? Yeah.
and he like
The worst thing is,
he like hovered over the tea while he ate it.
the worst
Yeah,
thing
because
is,
if a bit falls off, I don't want to lose it forever. I want it to be at the bottom of my
all of us had got a hot drink from Costa. We were all sitting in the Costa. He gets a
Part of
Burger
a
King
deal.
with a cup of tea, as his drink, and then
It's just-
proceeds
Where
to
do you
go
think the
in.
tea bag comes from? A
He
car? It's
goes-
just a normal tea bag.
He goes in the
no, I
queue
mean, there's
in
a
the
big
Costa.
difference. Yeah.
He goes in the queue in the Costa and buys a giant Krispy Kreme.
But
That's
I had
all
to
he
get
buys.
something.
Don't
And
even
then
get me
goes to Burger
started
King.
on the carbon situation. We're not getting into carbon at the minute.
Carbon Nunez.
That's his prison
Also, I
time.
didn't queue up for the big custard cream. There wasn't a queue there.
He
Right?
still
we
went
were
off.
trying to make it out as if I queued up for like half an hour, held the bus up just to get a massive custard cream. I
You
didn't.
still.
We were in a car.
The worst thing
Yeah, we
is,
were.
no, this because there was no queue, and you've gone up and gone, giant Krispy Kreme. Thank you.
Look, I was
Panic because
manipulated
there was
and
a
bullied
queue
into it.
behind him. He just chose the custard cream
Yeah, he wasn't under any pressure whatsoever. He wanted that custard cream.
Well, why are they sold if nobody else eats them then?
because there's always loads there. They're never sold out.
You could have got like the caramel waffles or something. Do you know what I
Or
mean?
the millionaire shortbread.
Yeah.
Well, is a custard cream not nice? It's basically like just having 4 custard creams with a cup of tea, which is probably my average. So the fact that it's massive just gave everyone the ick, but I don't know why. There's no
Anyone
basis
sat
for
in
it.
now wondering
Okay.
who Emma's favourite player is for this season? Like, tell me the answer.
Oh, we haven't even done the last question, right? Okay.
Yeah, in danger of this.
What's
becoming,
Andy
like,
Bell's
like a-
favourite
yeah.
biscuit?
Oh, I mean, no one cares now. To
No,
be honest.
it's fair to say
No one
that
cares
that,
because
that has been
got
true
this
as of about 5
permanent-
minutes into this
I
podcast.
thought-
I've got this permanent image of Andy in a giant custard cream at the Burger King
But yeah. Anyway,
I've got a
favourite
bit-
news
I feel like
item.
you think like the
I'd-
squeeze the burger over it and all like the meat
Oh my
juice
God,
goes in the
we're
tea. It's
still
just
going
a
on
cup of tea.
Sorry,
Okay, quiz is done.
Let us know in the comments.
What's the final answer?
I mean, I thought I'd finish the quiz on a high.
Get it in. Is
Emma
it Emma?
Coy v Snow.
Oh, I said
Yeah.
nice.
I put that.
Well done. Very excited to see her this season.
I put
Not
sheep.
that anyone cares now.
So I've not
so-
got relegated because Amy got one wrong there as well.
What are
Happy
you?
Yeah.
days. Shove that up your pipe and smoke it, Fowler.
What's the final scores, Andy?
Hang on. No. We're not accepting that. Has anyone just seen what Lauren just showed on the screen?
What?
No.
Why that is in any way accessible? That was back in March. So I think that must either be your wallpaper or
Let me see.
starred in a favourites.
What is it? Is it the custard
It's
cream?
not acceptable. You know what else isn't acceptable? I was about 10 kilograms lighter then. And that was before the custard cream.
So for those
No one else.
watching back at home, we'll put that picture on the
No,
on
we
the
won't.
screen.
No. See what else? He's still got a wristband.
What? I can't say.
You've still got your wristband on from the game.
What's, what? Anyone else does this and they get no abuse because it's me.
On this talk, I might change my answer and just make it Bristol away, let's be honest.
anyone who is like brave enough to get a custard cream is going to have this
Oh my
sort of
God.
attention.
Okay, so
Oh,
in theory of like
Andy at the next
talking
game
about-
with a giant custard cream, you know.
Also, big throwback to Skinhead Andy, by the way. There, that was
Oh,
mad, wasn't
yeah.
it? When I
Wow.
rocked up looking like it was an ultra,
You are.
really scary person who gets has a cup of tea with us.
okay, in theory of talking about custard creams for the next hour.
Who won?
I'm just gonna end
Lauren
this quiz.
won.
So
got
Lauren won the
relegated.
quiz. Andy came second. Amy,
What did you get, Andy?
unfortunately, relegated.
One more than you.
What did you get? 14 and a half.
4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1.5 is 9.5, plus 4 is 13.5, plus 2 is 15.5.
I got 13 and a half.
I got 19.
But you know what? My mummy always said it's the taking part that counts.
Yeah, well, your mum's wrong. So,
Your mum is wrong.
Mandy is never wrong.
I mean, try saying that to Matt Beard that taking part is the thing that counts. It's not happening.
That is a quote from an interview that I had with him at the weekend.
But you said that the taking part counts.
No.
What did he say? It's not the taking part that
No, he
counts.
said Mandy's always right.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. So well done, Lauren. Unlucky Amy. Andy, you didn't lose, mate.
No, I know.
Smack bang in the middle.
And a bit as well. You know, wasn't even close to relegation in the end.
Yeah, you're basically like the cream in the middle of the custard cream.
Yes,
So
indeed. That's
well
exactly
done.
what I am.
And I'm the tea.
Exactly.
That's going on my Tinder bio.
yeah, put it in there. Anyway, so that was fun. Join us next week, hopefully, when the women play. I say join us like I'm going to be on this.
Not for
podcast,
another
but
quiz.
Join Lauren and Amy and probably Andy. Not for another quiz, but for their usual views on the matches and custard creams, and there'll be all kinds of ratings and everything going on. So yeah, thanks for following on. Let us know what score you got, whether or not you beat Andy, Amy, or Lauren, and tell us what your favourite biscuit is as well, because that's the most important topic, really. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.
Up the Reds.
Bye.
Yeah.